is News.
It is 5 a.m. I'm Gary Libator. Is the U.S. in a recession? The Biden administration says no, but some analysts and critics of the president disagree. John Lawrence has more on our top story this morning.
As millions of New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Happy Friday. We are tracking some low-level clouds moving through the area this morning. We are seeing some peaks of sunshine moving through the area, though. Here's a live look at our Caveat Tower camera overlooking the Mohawk Valley. You can see mostly cloudy skies, but sunshine right in the left corner of your screen, just trying to break out on this very warm Friday morning. Here's a live look across New York State as well on the New York State Mesonet. As you can see, clouds are the story for this morning, but it will remain dry with a few isolated showers possible, primarily south of the Mohawk Valley today. Live look at a Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We are dry across the area this morning. No rain in sight, at least for the near future. We are tracking a few isolated showers once again possible, primarily in the southern valleys. Local temperatures this morning, 62 in Big Moose, 64 in Inlet, 69 already in Utica, 65 in Whitesboro, with 64 degrees in Westmoreland and 62 degrees in Deansboro. Also 60 as well in Dollarville as well as Little Falls. Southern Valley's temperatures warm as well in the upper 50s, 59 in Hamilton, Sherburne, Norwich, and 58 degrees in Skenevis. Radar and satellite, a very weak system moving across the state this afternoon, bringing some isolated showers, primarily due to elevation across the Appalachians in the southern parts of our area. Primarily remain dry across most parts of our area today. There is a very strong high pressure out in the west, slowly building its way over our area, so we are going to be tracking very quiet weather over the next several days, looking ahead towards a very dry weekend ahead of us, with a few isolated showers once again possible, at least for today in the southern valleys. Looking ahead in our skycast for today, mostly cloud cover in the early morning hours, seeing decreasing clouds throughout the afternoon as the temperature warms up into the 80s. A warm day ahead of us today. As look towards these breezy conditions, isolated showers you can see right there moving through parts of the very south of southern valleys. Temperatures only cooling down into the 50s overnight. Looking ahead towards Saturday morning, warming up into the 50s, 60s, eventually 70s for the afternoon highs, cooling back down into the 50s and 40s. A chilly start to Sunday morning, but warming right back up again into the 70s and 80s across some parts of the area with increasing cloud cover, but mostly dry conditions across the state. Today, high temperatures, 72 degrees for the high in Inlet, 71 in Atwell, 74 in Ohio, with 73 degrees in Gray in the Mohawk Valley. We'll be warming up into the mid-70s, 76 in Utica, 75 in Frankfort, 75 in Inlet, in Ilion. But these will be warming up with increasing sunshine as well into the low 80s. Southern valleys already in the 80s for later afternoon, 80 degrees in Hartwick, 80 degrees in Garrettsville, with 81 degrees in Lawrence. Today, high of 81, partly cloudy skies. Showers are still possible in the south. Most of us will remain dry this afternoon. Tonight, cooling down into the 50s, partly cloudy skies, dry as well. And tomorrow, quiet conditions, high of 77 with partly cloudy skies, a bit on the breezy side as well. Our 7-day forecast looking ahead. Today, high of 81, cooling down to the 50s. Temperatures warming up into the 70s for Saturday. A high of 84 on Sunday, dry conditions. Same for that on Monday, high of 88 degrees. Cooling down to the 60s overnight. Our next chance of widespread to more scattered showers are possible as a cold front moves through on Tuesday. Once again, dry on Wednesday, of high of 88 degrees. Over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Several inches of rain fell in Kentucky over a very short period of time, causing massive flooding and killing at least 8 people. Heavy rain poured down across eastern Kentucky late Wednesday into Thursday, triggering flash flooding that caused mudslides and washed away roadways. Some homes were submerged by the floodwaters, leaving people stranded on rooftops and others without power. At least 6 counties have declared a state of emergency. Emergency officials have said they've never seen anything like this before. The governor of Kentucky called it the worst flooding disaster of his lifetime. Forecasters say that more wet weather could be coming to that region over the weekend. And heavy rainfall also fell in parts of Missouri, causing flooding in several areas there. In St. Louis, at least 1 person is dead and hundreds had to be rescued after record rainfall in the area. People were rescued by first responders from their homes, and motorists had to be rescued from their vehicles as many were submerged by the floodwaters. A state of emergency in the state has been declared. And according to the National Weather Service in Buffalo, a tornado touched down Thursday morning in Wyoming County. The National Weather Service says the tornado was confirmed by radar just before 11 o'clock yesterday morning. This barn collapsed in Java, where a tornado warning was issued. Based on the enhanced Fujita scale, officials confirmed this was an EF2 tornado. The time now is 6.
Welcome back. Here's this morning's quick 4-day forecast. Starting out with rainfall, we are mostly dry today. Isolated showers are possible in the southern valleys and even further south. Low chance for showers today as well as Saturday as a weak disturbance moves through our area. But as a high pressure system builds in from the west, we're tracking much more dry conditions for Sunday as well as Monday, the very dry end to the rest of the weekend. Or we start for searching for sunshine, some passing clouds over today as well as tomorrow. Once again, as the disturbance moves through the area, we'll be seeing some increasing cloud cover, but still overall mostly dry for most of us. As a high pressure builds in from the west, once again, we'll be seeing much more sunny conditions as we head into Sunday as well as the early start of next week. On Monday, our wind outlook, we're going to be on the breezy side today. Wind speeds between 5 to 10 miles per hour across the area. Same for Saturday, but as the high pressure, once again, it builds in. We're tracking much more less breezy conditions as we head throughout the rest of the weekend on Sunday and Monday. Over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Taking a nap. 6:30. I'm Gary Liberatore. Meteorologist Eric Gage joins us now to help us all plan our day ahead. His forecast never more than 10 minutes away.
And we're looking dry so far today. A few isolated showers are possible in the southern valleys and mainly further south. But one thing I can't believe, it's already almost the end of July. Summer's already speeding right by.
Yeah, it's been a quick month. It seems like the Boilermaker was just yesterday.
Yes, right, and beautiful conditions for that. We're looking ahead towards beautiful conditions as well, mainly on the dry side for this weekend. Here's a live look at a Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are dry across the area this morning, mainly cloud cover and some patchy fog in some parts of our area. Local temperature are 75 degrees in the Utica-Rome region with increasing cloud cover. Dew point is causing those temperatures to remain on the warm side. Dew points in the lower 60s, so it does feel a little bit humid out. Nothing too strong, but still a very much more warmer day in comparison to some earlier mornings. Humidity dropping today, breezy over the next few days. We are tracking dry conditions, a nice weekend ahead of us with temperatures warming up into the upper 70s and 80s. Today, high of 81, partly cloudy skies, showers are possible south, and be a full weekend forecast coming up. Back over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Police agencies from across the state.
Central New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Welcome back. Happy Friday. We are tracking a decreasing cloud cover this afternoon with decreasing humidity as well. We're seeing those temperatures warming up into the mid-70s and low 80s across the area. Here's a live look at our Rapido camera overlooking the city of Oneonta. Seeing some sunrise right now, passing clouds, but overall sunshine is slowly moving into central New York this morning. Live look across the state on the New York State Mezzanine. As you can see, some hazy blue conditions moving through the area of Morrisville, Westmoreland, as well as Herkimer. It's feeling a little bit hazy right now. This is due to the humidity still being in the 60s. It's not very high, but it is noticeable, especially if you walk outside, you feel the dew points reaching the mid-60s. It will look to lower today as we're tracking the disturbance moving through, decreasing the humidity, looking ahead towards much more dry conditions as we head later on this weekend. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are dry across the area this morning. Our next chance of showers are possibly moving some isolated showers in the southern valleys later on this evening. Around the clock today, warming up into the 60s and 70s, 73 at noon, 75 at 3 p.m. Those temperatures can be warming up into the 80s. We're tracking increasing sunshine on the low side of the 80s. A very pleasant day ahead. Wind speed on the breezy side today, too. Wind speeds between 10 to 15 miles per hour in the evening, 5 to 10 miles per hour in the early morning hours, but definitely a noticeable breeze to bring some relief to some of the humidity as it will continue to lower later on today. But around the clock, dry conditions across the board. As I said before, isolated showers are possible, but not expected to be lasting long, not expected to be lasting with a lot of rainfall as well. Radar and satellite, the bigger picture, we have a weak disturbance moving through the area. This disturbance basically is what is known as a trough. It causes some isolated rain showers moving through some parts of the area due to lifting as it moves over some higher elevations. But overall, most of us will remain dry today with lots of sunshine moving in later on this evening. A high pressure is slowly moving in from the west. It's currently over Iowa right now and the southern part of Minnesota. As it moves over, we'll be tracking drying conditions as we head throughout this weekend with lots more sunshine expected Sunday and into Monday, looking ahead towards a very beautiful end of the weekend ahead. Radar and satellite going into our Skycast. Looking ahead towards today, is seeing temperatures warming up into the mid-70s and low 80s across the area. Sunny conditions across the board later on this evening. Isolated showers still are possible later on this evening. We do cool down into the 50s, the low 50s tonight. This is due to the humidity finally moving through the area. We're looking to track much more cooler temperatures in the early morning tomorrow. Warming up in the mid-70s on Saturday, passing clouds, overall a breezy day, less humidity as well, a beautiful Saturday afternoon and evening. Cooling down into the 50s once again for Sunday morning, passing clouds, overall a dry stretch of weather as we head throughout this weekend. Today, high of 81, partly cloudy skies, showers are possible south. Some parts of our area will only see temperatures warming up into the mid-70s. Tonight, low 58, partly cloudy skies, dry across the board. Tomorrow, high of 77. Partly cloudy skies continuing again on the breezy side still tomorrow. The winds look to diminish as we head into Sunday and Monday. As looking ahead towards the next 4 days, we're tracking mostly dry weather. As I said before, isolated showers are possible for today as well as tomorrow, but those dry conditions look to move in a lot more likely on Sunday and Monday. Our next chance of seeing some scattered to more widespread showers is to be from a cold front arriving on Tuesday, high of 84 degrees. And as you can see in the 7-day forecast, we're not done with the heat yet on Thursday, high of 92 degrees.
Eric, thanks. Get ready.
Welcome back. We're continuing this morning with a quick 4-day forecast before you head out the door this morning. Starting out with a rainfall outlook. We are mostly dry over the next 4 days throughout this weekend. Next chance of seeing some isolated showers are for today as well as tomorrow in the evening hours, primarily in the southern valleys. Tomorrow, just more on the isolated shower side. They're not expected to be lasting long. They're expected to be more brief, and not a lot of rainfall is expected with some of these showers. So searching for sunshine, after some mostly cloudy conditions for today, we're seeing a lot more breaks in sunshine as we head into today as well as tomorrow, but much more sunny conditions arrive as we head into Sunday and Monday as a high pressure system builds in from the west. We'll be tracking much more dry conditions later on this weekend. And looking for our wind outlook so far the next couple of days, moving the breezy side, 5 to 10 mile per hour wind speeds this morning, 10 to 15 mile per hour wind speeds later on this evening. Wind speeds do continue into Saturday, but look to remain much breezy. As I said before, a high pressure system builds in from the west. Both Sunday and Monday, looking ahead towards much more or less breezy conditions later on this weekend. Over to you, Gary.
Thanks. President Biden will host at 7 a.m. I'm Gary Libator. Meteorologist Eric Gage is in for Hannah this morning to help us all plan our Friday and get ready for the big weekend, which looks pretty nice, right?
Yes, that's right. Seeing a few isolated showers possible today as well as tomorrow, but most of us will remain dry for the next 4 days. We are tracking a warm and more increasingly sunny rest of the weekend for Sunday and Monday. Looking ahead towards much more dry conditions we head throughout the rest of this weekend. Here's a live look at our Mirabito camera overlooking the city of Oneonta. As you can see, some passing cloud cover. There is more cloud cover in the Mohawk Valley this morning. Some patchy fog as well, but most of us will be seeing some much more sunny conditions later on today. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are dry across the area this morning. Temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s. We're reaching later on in the next couple of hours due to some dew points in the low 60s. So feeling a little bit more noticeably humid out later on this morning as well as later on today. Temperatures warming up today into the mid 70s to low 80s across some parts of our area. We're breaking down your full weekend forecast coming up. Back over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Is the U.S. in
Welcome back. Here's a quick 4-day forecast as we look ahead towards this weekend. Starting out with rainfall. We're expecting a few isolated showers possible today. Most of us will be remaining dry as decreasing cloud cover leads to more increasing sunshine this afternoon and evening. Same for Saturday, but on Sunday and Monday, a high pressure system builds in from the west. We'll be tracking much more dry conditions. Same for sunshine. We're seeing passing clouds today, but that sunshine will be returning a lot more prevalent as we head into Sunday and Monday with a high pressure keeping clouds clear as we head throughout later on the rest of this weekend. Looking for wind outlook for the next couple of days. It's going to be breezy both today and tomorrow. Wind speeds this morning between 5 to 10 miles per hour in the Mohawk Valley, 10 to 15 miles per hour later on this evening. And same for Saturday. But then into Sunday and Monday, as the high pressure once again builds in, those wind speeds will diminish. With Sunday and Monday, those wind speeds remaining calm throughout the rest of this weekend. We'll send it back over to you.
Eric, thanks. Several inches of rain fell in Kentucky.
Good morning and welcome back. We're looking ahead towards today, a much dry day ahead. Temperatures warming up into the 70s. Looking ahead towards a few isolated showers possible. Once again, most of us will remain dry today. Here's a live look at a Mirabito camera overlooking the city of Oneonta. And as you can see, dry conditions, some passing clouds, patchy fog as well. We are seeing some dry conditions moving through some parts of our area as we head later on today as well. We are seeing some increasing cloud cover in some parts of our area, but most of us will be seeing dry conditions. Live look at Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We are dry across the area this morning. Passing clouds, temperatures in the upper 60s. A very warm start this morning due to the dew point in the low 60s. So it's feeling noticeably humid outside. Not too high, but still just noticeable humidity outside this morning. Humidity will be dropping today, breezy over the next couple of days, but looking ahead towards the rest of this weekend, we are tracking nice dry weather with increasing sunshine as we look ahead towards Sunday and Monday. For today, high of 81, some areas will see temperatures in the mid-70s. We'll be breaking down your full weekend forecast coming up. Back over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Police agencies from across the state were out on Thursday.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning and welcome back. We're looking ahead towards a dry day today. A few isolated showers are possible in the southern valleys. Once again, most of us will remain dry, decreasing cloud cover and decreasing humidity. Here's a live look at our Cavity Tower camera. Seeing some low-level clouds, textbook example of low-level clouds. You look right above the clouds, you see nothing but sunshine, no high-level or mid-level clouds looking ahead towards today. We're seeing some increasing cloud cover as well, but most of us, once again, will remain dry. Here's a live look at a Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We are dry across the area this morning, and around the clock, we're warming up into the mid-70s to low 80s. Most of us will see temperatures in the mid-70s, 73 at noon, 75 degrees at 3 and 4 o'clock. Wind speed on the breezy side today, wind speeds between 10 to 15 miles per hour in the evening, 5 to 10 miles per hour in the morning hours. Weather grades across the board. We're seeing sunshine, few passing clouds, and isolated showers once again are possible. They are expected to be brief and not expected to be lasting long as it moves across some parts of the area due to a weak system. So let's take a look at our bigger picture. As you can see, this is a very weak system. The cloud cover moving through some parts of our area. This will be causing some isolated showers from a disturbance. Most of us will be remaining dry. We are tracking a very strong high pressure out towards the west, slowly moving into our area over the next couple of days, meaning that our weather, looking ahead towards the rest of this weekend and early start of next week, we're looking to remain dry and severe weather free. Looking at our Skycast for the next couple of days, today we're starting out warming up into the 70s, high of 81 degrees, some parts of our area, but most of us will see temperatures in the 70s, cooling down into the 50s overnight tonight due to the low humidity as well. Warming up tomorrow into the 70s, a beautiful day, a bit breezy. On Saturday, warming up into the 70s, cooling down into the 50s overnight again, dry conditions, and heading into Sunday, same conditions. Once again, a few isolated showers on Saturday, but highs reaching the 80s on Sunday, dry conditions on Sunday as well as Monday. Today, a high 81, partly cloudy skies. Showers are possible south on the breezy side as well. Tonight, low of 58, partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, breezy once again, partly cloudy skies, isolated showers continuing, but still, most of us will remain dry over the next 4 days. Take a look at that forecast for the weekend. Highs in the low 70s or low 80s to upper 70s. Sunny conditions and dry on Sunday and Monday.
We begin this noon with a look at the big weekend forecast. Meteorologist Eric Gage is in for Hannah this noon, and Eric, here on this Friday, we are starting things off pretty nicely.
Yes, that's right. Temperatures are warming up into the 70s. Sunny skies starting to creep up out of the mostly cloudy skies we saw earlier on this morning. Here's a live look at our Mirabato camera overlooking the city of Oneonta, and as you can see, some sunshine moving into the southern valleys. Still some clouds, some bigger sized clouds through the Mohawk Valley right now. Those clouds will continue to diminish as we head into this evening. Live look at a Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We saw some isolated sprinkles in some parts of our area early this morning, but we are looking to remain dry. There is we're going to keep an eye on some rain showers to the south that will be moving out towards the east, out towards Hartford and Kingston. We're keeping an eye on those. We're looking to remain dry throughout this afternoon. Currently, temperature is 76 degrees. Dew point is in the low 60s, so the dew point is noticeable, but is not feeling very humid out right now. Weather headlines, partly cloudy and breezy today. Isolated showers are possible in the south this evening. Humidity will be continuing to lower later on this evening. Before today, highs in the 80s, Partly cloudy skies of your full weekend forecast coming up. Back over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. We into yesterday's storms that hit pretty hard a couple of hours to our east. This is a look at the town of Java in Wyoming County, south of the thruway between Rochester and Buffalo. According to the National Weather Service in Buffalo, a tornado touched down Thursday morning in Wyoming County. The National Weather Service says the tornado was confirmed by radar just before 11 yesterday morning. This barn collapsed in Java, where a tornado warning was issued. Based on the enhanced Fujita scale, officials confirmed this was an EF2 tornado.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon. If you have plans this weekend for outdoor activities for this summer, I have good news for you. We are tracking dry conditions heading into Sunday and Monday. A few isolated showers are possible both later on this evening in the southern valleys and some brief sprinkles tomorrow. Other than that, we're looking ahead towards a dry stretch of weather for the next 4 days. It's a live look at our Cavite Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. And as you can see, there's some passing clouds on the bigger side. You can see some bigger cumulus clouds up towards the sky right now. But we are tracking dry conditions. Some more sunshine also in the southern valleys and north country. But still, these clouds are continuing to weaken as they move later on this evening. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We are dry across the area this afternoon. We are going to be seeing a few isolated showers possible in the southern valleys this evening. They're not expected to be very intense, or even the likelihood of that is very low, but still want to keep your eye in the sky for just some isolated showers. They're not expected to be strengthening into storms, at least for this time being. If you want to get outside and do some work outside, perfect afternoon to go out in the patio between 12 and 4 o'clock today. Great conditions. The rain showers, isolated showers, as I said before, are only possible mainly in the southern valleys today. There could be some increasing cloud cover as well with those. But other than that, we are tracking dry conditions. Temperatures this afternoon, 70 in Old Forge, 77 in Clinton and Otsego, 82 in Gray, and 76 degrees in Mohawk. The bigger picture, we have a weak system moving some rain showers up towards our area on the southern part of our side, moving out towards New York City and out towards the other part of New England right now. But all right, as you can see, we are remaining dry at this point. There's a strong high pressure out towards Iowa and Minnesota right now. This will be moving into our area over the next couple of days, increasing our chances for sunny skies and dry weather. However, the humidity will continue to rise over the next couple of days. But for today, humidity will be slowly lowering as we head into this evening. Take a look at our skycast, warming up into the low 80s and upper 70s today with passing clouds, overall dry conditions, isolated sprinkles passing through the southern valleys. Other than that, we are tracking dry conditions across the board. Cooling down into the 50s overnight, 60s in some areas due to the humidity, passing clouds in the north country early morning hours. Breezy as well for today as well as tomorrow. That'll be the story. But after the high pressure begins to move in, we are tracking less breezy conditions overnight to early Sunday morning. Lows in the low 50s, but warm quickly back up into the 80s with sunny skies, passing clouds, and just an overall warm, sunny day for Sunday as well as Monday. Today, high of 81, partly cloudy skies. Once again, showers are possible north. Not everyone will see an isolated shower, but just make sure you're expecting a few isolated showers are possible. Tonight, low 58, partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, high of 77, partly cloudy skies. Continuing on, a bit in the breezy side as well. Our 7-day forecast this weekend, as you can see, other than a few isolated showers and sprinkles, we are mainly dry for the next 4 days. High of 84 and 88 as we head into Sunday and Monday. Those drier conditions will look to return to rain showers and possible storms on Tuesday. Highs in the 80s. And looking ahead towards Wednesday and Thursday, we are quickly warming up into another stretch of warmer weather with highs possibly reaching the 90s as we head into Thursday. Over to you, Gary.
Dog days of summer.
Yes, it is.
Well, the Biden at half hour. Once again, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
You mentioned just earlier the dog days of summer. For some parts of the country, dog months are the story. You look at what we're seeing across the country right now. The 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, looking ahead towards next week or so, above average temperatures still for some parts of the area, and this includes our area. We are going to be looking at temperatures above average. Now, what does above average mean for our area? Now, typically for our parts of our area, the highest temperature we usually see for average temperatures is in the 80s, a high of 81. After August 2nd, it looks to decrease as we head into the early parts of August, but looking ahead the next 7 days, look to see temperatures above the 80s or the low 80s for some parts of our area. Live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are dry across the area this afternoon. Could be seeing a few isolated showers due to a stationary front to the south. More info on that coming up. Currently, it is 76 degrees, dew point on the slightly humid side this afternoon. We do warm up into the low 80s, partly cloudy skies, and have your full weekend forecast coming up. Back over to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. We have compared to several other areas around the country when it comes to weather right now. Several inches of rain fell in Kentucky over a very short period of time, causing massive flooding and killing at least 8 people. Kentucky's governor says 16 people died in the Appalachian flooding. A death toll he expects to rise as rescue teams search the disaster area. Flash flooding that caused mudslides and washed away roadways. Some homes were submerged by the floodwaters, leaving people stranded on rooftops and many without power. Forecasters say that more wet weather could be coming to the region over the weekend. And heavy rainfall also fell in parts of Missouri, causing flooding in several areas. In St. Louis, at least 1 person is dead and hundreds had to be rescued after record rainfall. People were rescued by first responders from their homes, and motorists had to be rescued from their vehicles as many were submerged by the floodwaters. A state of emergency is in effect in the state. And last night, severe thunderstorms moved through Las Vegas, causing major flooding in several areas. Check out that right there. More than an inch of rain flooded several Las Vegas Valley locations. At the Link Hotel, water could be seen rushing through a hotel parking lot on the Vegas Strip. The famous Caesars Palace Casino also experienced some major flooding as water seeped through the ceiling there. An update now on the CHIPS and
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon and welcome back. We're looking ahead towards a beautiful weekend ahead of us for weather-wise. Looking at dry conditions on Sunday and Monday with a few isolated showers possible today and tomorrow, but mostly dry as we head to the next 4 days. As a live look, Adam Rabbit, our camera overlooking the city of Oneonta. It is currently 79 degrees in the city of the hills. As you can see, blue skies, fair weather clouds turning into a beautiful summer day on Friday. Live look at New York for Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We are dry across the area this afternoon. A few isolated showers are possible in the southern valleys. Most of us will remain dry this afternoon. A beautiful day ahead of us today. Temperatures this noon, 70 degrees in Old Forge, 77 in Clinton and Otego with 82 degrees in Gray and 76 degrees in Mohawk. We're already quickly warming up into the upper 70s and low 80s this afternoon. The bigger picture, we have a stationary front to our south that will be causing some rain showers moving up the northeast. Some of this could be reaching the southern valleys, which is why we're mentioning a few isolated showers being possible. Overall, most of these rain showers are to the south. This is the actual front that's been causing a lot of that nasty weather, especially specifically flooding out in the southeastern part of the country. But looking ahead towards the next several days in our area, we are remaining dry. That's due to a high pressure system way out in the southern parts of Minnesota and central Iowa. That's moving into our area over the next several days, slowly moving, causing our weather to be increasingly clear with more dry conditions as we head into Sunday and Monday. Our next chance of seeing some scattered showers and storms looks to be on Tuesday. Our radar and satellite, pretty quiet over the next couple of days. We're warming up into the upper 70s and low 80s today. Passing clouds, overall sunny skies, as you can see in the southern valleys. Brief cloud cover and a few isolated showers are possible, but most of us will remain dry. Now, heading to tonight, we're cooling down into the 50s and 60s with lowering humidity overnight. The humidity does return as we head into Saturday and Sunday, however. We're looking at temperatures warming up into the low 70s. A beautiful but breezy day tomorrow. Same story for today on the breezy side as well. 10 to 15 mile per hour sustained winds. Now, after Sunday, the temperature warms up back up into the 80s with increasing humidity and less breezy conditions, too. So it's going to feel a lot more warmer compared to Saturday with those increasing temperatures, increasing humidity, and lower wind speeds. Today, though, high of 81, partly cloudy skies. Once again, a brief shower is possible to the southern valleys. Tonight, cooling down into the upper 50s and the low 60s with partly cloudy skies, dry weather. Looking at towards tomorrow, partly cloudy skies continuing breezy as well. Our 7-day forecast, the next 4 days, mostly dry. Our next chance of seeing some isolated sprinkles are possible today and tomorrow. Mainly dry for Sunday and Monday. And as I said before, our next chance of seeing some scattered showers and storms are possible on Tuesday. And those temperatures quickly warm up into the upper 80s and low 90s as we head into Thursday. So definitely, as I said before, heading into the dog days of summer once again.
And nice sleeping weather over the couple next.
First look at your forecast tonight at 6. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Good evening, Bill. Good evening, Jason. A lovely day across central New York. Temperatures in the upper 70s this evening with low humidity and a light breeze. The weather over the weekend is expected to be nice as well. Again, very nice conditions outside. Mostly sunny skies, dry on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Good viewing for tonight's local flyby of the International Space Station, making tonight's pass at 9:55, visible for 5 minutes. It appears in the west-northwest and disappears in the south-southeast. The passover is fairly high, so it's a nice view tonight, and the sky conditions should cooperate. Our weather headlines: comfortable tonight. You can leave the windows open going to bed. Beautiful conditions this weekend. Looking ahead, the heat is back in full force. We're looking at a heat wave as we look at the extended forecast. Some hot temperatures on the horizon. This evening, mostly sunny, temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. We're tracking when the heat arrives and how hot it gets, and that's coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Nearly 50.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening and welcome back. Happy Friday. We've got a nice weekend ahead. Let's take a live look outside. It's lovely outside. Temperatures are in the upper 70s. We have low humidity. It's a live look at our CAV tower cam where we're looking at the city of Utica. Plenty of sunshine, dry conditions on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Looks like a nice weekend to get outdoors. Saturday will be the more comfortable day with temperatures in the upper 70s. Sunday is the better beach day. Warmer, temperatures in the mid 80s. And it's going to get hot. So we're looking at some hot conditions as we head into early next week. Doing some gardening here. It's been getting pretty dry, hasn't it? We haven't had a whole lot of rain here over the past couple of weeks. So you'll continue to want to water here the garden over the next couple of days. The next chance of rain, any beneficial rain, looks to be on Tuesday. And even then, we're talking about some hit or miss showers and thunderstorms. And looking ahead, it looks like we're getting into a dry and very hot weather pattern. Old Forge 73 degrees, Mohawk 79, New Hartford 78, Barneveld 77. Across the Southern Valleys, Paynes Hollow 80, Milford 75, Cassville checking in with 77, and Lyman and Eaton with 82. Showers continue to pass to our south. That was the weather system we saw yesterday. This will continue to avoid our area. We're staying dry here throughout the weekend. High pressure builds in, and eventually the high pressure system heads east, and that sets the stage for some hot weather early next week. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast, open up the windows tonight, air out the house, give the air conditioner a break. We're down into the upper 50s, so pretty comfortable. Tomorrow, a nice day, light breeze, temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Great weather for Honor America days. Great weather for the fireworks tomorrow night as well. Temperatures will be cooling off into the 60s and into the 50s by early Sunday morning. Sunday looks warmer. Winds turn into the south. It's going to bring temperatures into the 80s as we head into Sunday afternoon. Next week, the jet stream pattern changes. It's going to lift well to the north. And what that means is we get into a hot and generally dry weather pattern. The jet stream is the storm track. So the storm track goes well to the north, and that's going to keep the heat around, especially towards the end of the week. Partly cloudy skies tonight, low 58. Tomorrow, a nice day. Enjoy it. Temperatures in the upper 70s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Mid 80s on Sunday, mostly sunny Monday, 88 for the high. Storms are possible Tuesday, 82. It turns hot and humid, and a potential heat wave with temperatures in the upper 80s to low 90s Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. Jason.
Oh, sounds beautiful. Thanks. Tonight we go over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis, getting you set for the weekend. You've got a friend, Bill.
Yeah, I brought Buddy to work this evening. Come on over here, Buddy. We're just hanging out. We got a great weekend ahead. We're talking about temperatures that are going to be in the 70s tomorrow, plenty of sunshine. A great day to take the boat out. Looking at temperatures in the upper 70s as we head into the afternoon. There could be some light wave action with a west wind around 6 to 12 miles an hour. Looking at temperatures into the upper 70s here as we head into Saturday afternoon. Actually a nicer day to take the boat out on Sunday as it does look to be a little bit warmer. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking very quiet across the region. Our temperature is 64 degrees, so it's cooling off. It will be a very comfortable night ahead. You can leave the windows open. Our temperature trend, we're looking at pretty warm weather. Temperatures will be in the 70s tomorrow, but that looks to be the coolest day of the next 7. Most of the time will be spent in the 80s, and in fact, upper 80s as we head into the middle of next week. A couple of 90 degrees in the forecast as we look ahead. Partly cloudy skies tonight, low temperature of 58. We'll be seeing more of Buddy, who's a very good boy. Look at that 7-day forecast coming up, too. Jason, back to you.
Sounds great. Thanks, Bill. New tonight.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening and welcome back. Buddy in the house tonight. It's looking to be a beautiful weekend. Weather's looking pretty quiet. We're in good spirits here at WKTV. We're taking a live look outside. Our CAV tower cam is looking towards the city of Utica. The weather is looking quiet tonight. So you take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking quiet. Not really expecting much weather here as we head into tonight. We've got a big dome of high pressure working its way in. Beautiful weekend here. Saturday, 77 for the high. Looks like a wonderful day. Sunday, lovely as well. Temperatures near 84 degrees. So Sunday looks to be a better beach day. Saturday looks to be a little more comfortable day to, say, take the dog for a walk. If you're heading out to Honor America Days tomorrow for the parade, the weather should be great. Partly sunny skies. Temperatures will be in the upper 60s to low 70s. For the fireworks tomorrow night with that, it might be a little cool. Looking at temperatures in the 60s here, so you might want to consider grabbing a sweatshirt. Looks like the weather is going to cooperate, though, which is expected to stay dry. Doing some gardening over the next couple of days, you're going to need to water. Temperatures are going to be on the warm side, which means the ground's going to continue to dry out pretty quickly. Tuesday is the next day that we get any substantial rain. Looking at your hour-by-hour forecast tomorrow, temperatures will be in the low 60s. We'll climb into the mid-70s by noontime and into the upper 70s here by the afternoon. And we're looking at a light breeze here as we head throughout the day. Breezy conditions in the afternoon, you'll definitely notice that. But overall, pretty nice day. I think my dog is getting bored here. Here, come on over here. Looking at the radar and satellite image, we are looking at pretty quiet weather. We've got high pressure that's taking over and will continue to do so as we head into tomorrow as well as the second half of the weekend. As the high heads to the east, the weather really starts to warm up. And we're looking at comfortable conditions tonight. You can leave the windows open going to bed. Tomorrow looks like a really nice day. A little bit of a breeze. Temperatures climb into the mid-70s. Comfortable sleeping weather tomorrow night. Overnight lows will drop down into the 50s. And then heading into Sunday, again, it's going to be a warm day. Plenty of sunshine. And temperatures climb into the mid-80s. Forecast for tonight, looking at partly cloudy skies, a low of 58. Tomorrow, looking at partly sunny skies, temperatures in the mid-70s. Look at your Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. We're looking at temperatures in the 80s here as we head into the next 7 days. In fact, by the end of the week, temperatures will be in the low 90s. So some hot weather is expected. We'll be right back.
For our first look at the forecast, let's get over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis and his dog Buddy in for the evening.
Yeah, we brought Buddy into work this evening. The weather's quiet. It's a Friday night. We're getting ready for a wonderful weekend here across central New York, and we'll see how long he lasts. He tends to wander a little bit, as a lot of labs do. We're looking at great weather tomorrow for heading out of the boat. If you're doing that, temperatures will be in the upper 70s. There will be some wind, so there will be some waves. So looking at about 1 to 2 feet of waves in some of the larger bodies of water like Delta Lake or Oneida Lake. Our temperatures are not too bad. Looking at dry conditions on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, things are looking quiet across the region. As the humidity stays low, it's going to allow for temperatures to cool off heading into tonight. Current temperature is 62 degrees. We have calm winds, clear skies. It's comfortable tonight. Temperatures are likely to fall into the upper 50s. Temperature trends over the next couple of days. We're going to be in the 70s tomorrow, but we're going to warm up. We're looking at high temperatures to climb into the upper 80s by Monday, and we're looking at a hot weather pattern as we head into the middle and end of next week. Partly cloudy skies tonight, low temperature of 58 degrees. We're taking a look at a beautiful weekend. Look at that forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. New tonight, devastation and recovery efforts in Kentucky following deadly flooding there. At least 16 people are now dead, including 6 children. That's according to state officials. And Governor Andy Beshear was on the ground today along with FEMA, which helped in those rescue efforts. Mary Maloney has the latest.
Friday, recovery efforts continued in Kentucky, where thousands remained without power following deadly flooding. Governor Andy Beshear toured some of the damage, along with FEMA and the National Guard.
Jackson, the area around it, and Breathitt County, devastated.
Homes and towns in the eastern part of the state completely underwater following this tragic weather event. Dozens of people, including children, are believed to have lost their lives, and officials expect the death toll to rise. But Friday was dedicated to making sure the remaining residents made it to safety.
Good news is that I saw no fewer than 6 helicopters out there actively making saves, looking for people, calling to boat crews. We have people still working so hard and that are so skilled to get people to safety.
Early Thursday morning, floodwater rushed through the area so violently, those residents still recovering from the last flood say they barely had time to get out.
It was kind of fun getting out of it, but when it hit me, I was scared. Because it shifted the truck at least 5 feet, almost to the guardrail.
I don't know if anybody can move back into these homes for a long time, if ever.
Several roads are now impassable, and powerful mudslides are creating even bigger issue for rescuers. The danger is not over yet. Residents and the state bracing for more storms, hoping floodwaters will eventually recede. I'm Mary Maloney reporting.
Oh, the Mega Millions jackpot.